Now I'm just going to give you a quick example. I've loaded up my main character, and this is a current at the level cap character for the Klingon faction. It's pure Klingon, not Romulan with Klingon leanings. But this is an example of the space interface. What abilities you have will be based on what equipment you have equipped, what items you have equipped in general, weaponry, devices, deflectors. All of these things affect your stats, and some have extra bonus powers. You'll have career-specific abilities that you'll have access to. You'll also have different skills or traits you might have earned through reputation, missions, and things of that nature. You can adjust this by pressing P. That will take you to the power menu, or available skills. And all of this is adjustable, clickable, draggable. You have the option of locking the tray, because as soon as you get a new ability, it will automatically add it for you, and sometimes that can get very annoying. But you unlock, you click, you drag wherever you want, that sort of thing. And you can click and drag in place to different locations. You can adjust the HUD however you like, and you can do this on the ground too. You hit escape, for example, which will take you to the main menu, or this little gear here for settings, and click rearrange HUD, and you can hide certain elements, you can move stuff around, click and drag whatever you want, and that'll save. The catch is it'll only save for the character that you're playing. You have to make the adjustment for every character that you do. Sometimes that can be a good thing, because certain factions and certain ships have extra little menus, special ship tray, for example, that sort of thing. But that's the example of the main interface for space. Now, if I had to go ground, give me a second, and I'll show you that. Now here I am at Kronos, however you want to pronounce it. It's the Klingon homeworld, naturally, and there's plenty of people around it. This is where all the new people start out with after they get their ship and they're moving out. Done all the shipyard missions and academy basics. I'm going to beam to the first city and show you the basic ground interface. So here we are. We've just beamed down. You can see the interface is almost exactly the same. Obviously, all of your ground abilities and items equipped are going to be significantly different than what is equipped in space. You're not exactly firing a gun out the window. So you have your ground-specific items. This is an engineering character, so I have certain things equipped in my kit, and certain abilities that I've gained as I've leveled up, and certain devices I've equipped, like a tribble, which gives me some buffs when I stroke its silky fur. Or this environmental suit, which I've earned through a reputation, set of reputation missions. Pretty cool. Gives me certain bonuses. And also built-in flashlight, which is handy in dark spaces. But a hub city like this will almost inevitably lag under peak load. I mean, you'll get little jumps here and there. It's not terribly distracting, but if it's really bad, it, on rare occasions, can be, I guess. Sometimes you'll see missions. You'll have tasks in city to do. You can talk to key characters of certain missions.
Greetings. How may I assist you?
And you'll see the key characters generally have the voices that they had in the show. They got all the main character voices back that they could. Let's see. They had they have missions that have Nog. They have Tasha Yar / the Mirror Universe Empress Sela. They have Worf, of course. They have the Doctor from Voyager. And they have voiceover from Leonard Nimoy in some locations as well. You can see the Great Hall here. All in all, it's a very basic thing. Now you can hit keys like B will take you to a trigger type mode, and if this were in an area where I could fire my weapon, I could just fire randomly wherever I wanted to. There's C for crouch, and that'll give you an aiming bonus, that sort of thing. You double tap in one direction, you can dodge. A lot of this stuff will be described in tutorials. Yeah, maybe some of the stuff. But let's say that that's good enough for now. Yeah, let's go over here. I want to show you something. This is in the barracks, and there's other locations where you can do this too. But certain characters in certain places will have, obviously, points to them. They'll have a floating icon above them. This one is for changing fleet settings. Now, if you wanted to make a fleet, you could do it here. For example, if you were a certain level, you can train certain skills. You can respec if you have a respec token. You can train certain bridge officer skills. And you can earn bridge officers through progression. You'll get a few set of defaults when you complete the tutorials. You talk to various people, get various missions. And you can learn a lot of the lore just by talking to people with the info icon above here. If they had a quest, there'd be something that looked like a magnifying glass, a big green floating magnifying glass icon, that sort of thing. Let's go over the main minimap interface, or the interface around the minimap on the HUD.